the racetrack, history was made this weekend in the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series. West Fargo-based driver Donny Schatz made his return to North Dakota, but he was not the only one in his family on the tracks.
What's kind of the goal, and what would you characterize as a successful weekend once it's all said and done?
I definitely would say a successful weekend would be to make the feature and both cars roll into the trailer every night, no damage.
A lofty goal in their first ever weekend with the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series, but one that they accomplished. Laela and Amelia Eisenschenk are used to sharing the racetrack together. This weekend, they shared the track with their uncle, 10-time series champion Donny Schatz. While the competition was there on the track, Schatz was giving his nieces pointers whenever he could.
He told us just to keep our heads, clear and make some good laps and, kind of just, stay in your own lane.
The twin sisters used that advice to reach the show Saturday night at Red River Valley Speedway. From racing go-karts as kids to racing with the best of the best on dirt, Schatz has seen it all transpire.
It's hard to put into words, really. We've all worked endlessly for me to get them cars to be able to do this, and they're studying things and watching and going to races. To do it right here at home is pretty cool. There's a lot of emotion there. They got a lot to learn, but yet pretty proud of what they did tonight.
The Eisenschenks qualified for the feature by placing 4th and 5th in the Last Chance Showdown. The moment they realized they made it, a feeling unmatched.
It was just a wave of emotions when it happened. This crowd tonight was insane, and to be able to do it in front of all the people, the hometown crowd, it was absolutely insane. Hearing them cheer, and it was just a blessing. When they threw that checkered, it was pretty cool to know that you're in your first World of Outlaws show, but you had to move on to the next thing because we were up a couple minutes later.
Already pros with that mindset. As the girls prepare for the rest of the racing season and their careers in racing, Uncle Donny shared his best piece of advice for them.
I want them to understand that this is the most elite level of racing that there is on dirt. So, I had to have a little chat with them before the feature. Said, okay, you think that the hard part's over? It's not. It's just getting started. The thing of it is there's so much information to take in a short amount of time with this. I just don't want them to get too far ahead of what's going on, because it's something you got to enjoy along the process, but you got to learn from every mistake made, and I think that's what's most important is every mistake that's made has to be learned from.
The girls say they have a few more races, but no plans to be with the Outlaws the rest of this season. Saturday's race, Donny took 7th, the girls 22nd and 23rd. Those interviews, though, that you saw, all after hundreds of fans got their autographs and took pictures with the girls after the race. They're stars already.
Sure seems like it'd be fun to see the next generation of Schatz racing there.
Yeah, awesome. I love that, especially in front of the hometown crowd like they talked about.
Absolutely.
Good for them. Thanks, Ryan.